If when you tell your dreams to all your friends, it makes sense to them, you got your lid on, man. Your dreams should not make sense to everybody. You got to say something that make people go, how you gonna do that? That's when you got the lid off. And if I were you, I'd do that. I'd take the lid off. Makes sense to me, don't it?
They're always going to get ready to get set to get going. What we've got to do is, boom, just like that, move into action.
Every time you remember your dream, you're removing some dirt. You're digging it back out. The true mark of a champion is even though some dirt gets thrown on your dream, instead of letting it get buried, you keep shaking it off. You keep moving forward. You keep looking for a new opportunity. You wouldn't be having that opposition if you didn't have something great in you. If your dream wasn't alive and on track, right on schedule to come to pass, you wouldn't have so many things coming against you. That dream is still alive. You may have tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. Didn't work out. Nobody was there to help you. Go back and try again. This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you. Can I tell you, your dream is not dead. It's just not in season. Your time is coming. Promotion is coming. Good breaks are coming. Promises you've been standing on. Dreams you've been praying about. Lack is not your destiny. Constantly struggling, barely getting by is not the end of your story. These light afflictions are for a moment. The adversity is temporary. The glory is eternal. Lord, I believe this is my year to get healthy and whole. This is my year to meet the people of my dreams. This is my year to go further in my career, to step into a new level of my destiny. This is my year to accomplish dreams, to break free from this depression. This is my year to meet the right people. This is my year to get healthy and whole. This is your year to see double. This is your year for vindication, for restoration, for new beginnings. Now get your mind going in the right direction.
Here's the secret. The people that do the most with their lives, the people that seem the most self-assured, the ones that seem to embody confidence, the ones that seem to define confidence, they're the ones that had to face down the most fear. They simply didn't linger in it.
Don't hate your competitors. Respect your competitors. Learn from him.
I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I got to think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I said, I thought about it. You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, so are you a hero? And I was like, not even close. She said, why? I said, because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero is always 10 years away. I'm never going to be a hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing.
That's the thing. Success and failure are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second.
Choose love, and don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart.
I believe in manifestation. I believe in putting a rocket of desire out into the universe, and you get it when you believe it. You get it when you believe you have it, and that's the key.
So we want to get really sensitized, acutely sensitized, sensory acuity, to whether what we're doing is working or not. And by the way, sensory acuity is really the measure of a person's intelligence. What I mean by that is, how do we measure intelligence? Intelligence is a measure of the number and quality of distinctions you have in a given situation.
You can handle this, you just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right, this is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You can do this, other people have done it. It doesn't take an Einstein. Get you some people that can teach you some stuff that you don't know. Get you some people that have done it successfully and learn from them. Take some seminars, workshops, read some books on how to manage a business. Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you.
You will notice the most successful people in any field, they are usually the ones who have failed more than anybody else. You see the difference between a successful person and everyone else? It's not a lack of strength. It's not a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of will.
It's up to you in a world where we're taught to look outside for answers, for a job that will make us happy, for money that will make us happy. That answer is within. We already have it. We already have the answer, but will we unleash it? Will we give it? Will we own it? Will we truly reinvent ourselves to become the people that we're capable of becoming?
The bow too tightly strung is easily broken, says one of the proverbs. Balance is a gorgeous thing. So be monomaniacal in your execution around your high-value targets, your HVTs, your mission plan, but also build in some rewards. And that's going to send a gorgeous message to your conscious and your subconscious mind that, hey, this daily practice of execution around my deliverables is a beautiful thing. And you create this thing called momentum. And the monk who sold his Ferrari, I went back and I saw this recently. I think there's a whole chapter on momentum. And you become like this. I love skiing. You start off small, but as you go down the slope, you pick up momentum. A lot of people say, Robin, where do I start? I want to start a new business. I want to become a better artist. I want to find the love of my life. I want to be a world-class creative. I want to multiply my financial life. Where do I start? You just start. You just start. There's great power in the start. And when you start, life starts supporting you.
Well, God wants us all to be courageous because He knows we'll face times in life and situations and circumstances that it takes more than just a desire, it takes courage. Many people operate on the basis of fear, on the basis of what other people think. We as believers should operate on the basis of courage. Courage to say no when we ought to say no. Courage to say yes when we should say yes. So what kind of courage do you have? Is yours sort of floating between depending on the situation? Or do you know the difference between right and wrong for your life? And you've made up your mind.
Good afternoon, everybody. 2 o'clock on October 31. Wow. Phil, Cecilia, and Brian, welcome to the live Q&A. I see we got some chats. Hi. You guys may or may not know the plan here, but you are more than welcome to, hold on, I got to start the recording. Launch ads, October 31. You're more than welcome to unmute, turn your camera on. Let's talk about launch ads. Questions about how to use it. Phil from the UK, welcome.
Hey,
glad
Kev.
you're here.
How are you?
Dr. Cecilia, welcome to the call. Good to see you.
There we go.
Hey, I got some good news.
Talk to me about good news. We all want to hear that.
Well, you know, I have my ads running for the church, and I'm having a special event tonight. And what I did was I created a new ad with one video, with our target as we had talked about the last time. And I only ran it this week, and I have about 2,500 people who have seen the ad. Yay!
Awesome. That's awesome. I love it.
So
Success.
that's my good news. Yes.
That's great. Phil or Brian, are you running ads?
Yeah, I've just run one and I want some feedback. I mean, I can't always attend on a Friday. I've made an effort today.
Yeah.
And I joined Launch Ads in May, I think it was, might have even been June, because I saw the potential of it when I had something to promote.
Yeah.
And over the last 2 months, I've been building. So my background, I've got 40 years in IT applications, 30 years in digital marketing, 25 years in education. And one of the things that I promote to my clients is the value of referrals and getting reviews, because it's the social proof that actually basically 90% of people, not going to go through the stats, but 90% of people are influenced by what other people say. So I've taken this, what I believe, to the next level, and I've built a video testimonial platform where people can easily leave video testimonials. I've launched it. I'm just putting in some more features where they can also post those videos to social media. So last Friday or Thursday, I think it was, I launched 2 campaigns. Bear in mind, I've had bad experiences with Facebook ads before, so you know, I kind of in one of those 99% or whatever they are. So I ran these, and I ran one in the UK and one in the USA, just for major cities, trying to target business owners or small business owners. And I need some help, like just analysing the stats, because I'm going to say I don't know what I'm doing. I'd created some videos myself, and I'd uploaded them, and I'd created some images and got the AI to do whatever it needed to do.
Okay.
And basically the idea was people would go to the website and sign up to the mailing list, and I've had what appears to be a lot of clicks. I've not had one person either try out the demo or sign up. So it's either the site's not right, I've updated something today, I've still got some more updates to do on it. But am I either targeting the wrong people, putting the wrong settings in? There's something not right, because I would have thought with something like 600 or 700 clicks, which in theory is 600 or 700 visits to my website, at least one might have. So something doesn't seem right to me.
Okay. Yeah, let's take, if you don't mind sharing screen, if you could share screen, we could look down through it and I can ask some questions. We can look at the statistics and all that good stuff.
Select a tab. Right, let me do entire screen. Here we go. Share. Okay, so this is the website.
Okay.
Yeah, is that showing okay?
Yep, looks great. Yep.
Yeah, I've got that, and this is kind of, where's it gone now? Go back on. Don't know what's happened there. Videosocialproof.com. So here we go, loading up. So this is where they would try the demo. Basically you just start recording and various things like that.
Nice.
And this is where they would sign up to see the full dashboard. I've got another video that I'm uploading here. And it's basically simply straightforward as that. How it works, what does it do? Video testimonials. So I've got testimonials from happy clients already. These are ones I've generated, and for me it's a no-brainer that you would not pay if you could get it for free. So I'm charging £39 per month, no long-term commitments. The launch I had last week was about getting a £10 per month discount, which is locked in for life. Frequently asked questions. Yeah, it is properly compliant, this, because we're mad over here about GDPR and things like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, and these were my campaigns. I don't know whether, so I don't really know what I'm looking at, if you see what I mean. So
let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's go to advertise, the third tab at the top, and then scroll down to the bottom. All right, and let's just look at the chart. It's the left icon on the bottom of either one of those, whichever one you want to look at.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is just like at a glance right here. We've got 216 conversions, which I'm assuming this is a conversion. Oh, it's traffic. Were you running this as a traffic ad?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just wanted people to get to the website and hoping that it would. Yeah, they will be impressed enough to sign up.
Yeah. So your cost per click, the second row there on the left, the CPC, that's good. So the way you know it's good is move your mouse over the negative 86.67%. Just hover there. Okay, so the benchmark for the cost per click is $1.80 on Facebook. So you're spending, 88% less than that. If you go over to the red one, however, on the right side, so the benchmark is 1.75%. That's the click-through rate. How many people saw it versus how many people clicked. And so that is lower than you want to see. So that doesn't mean, everything's terrible, but it does mean that people were seeing the ad and not clicking. So there's the first thing you're going to want to do is think about targeting, where do I need to adjust my targeting? Because it's obvious that 7,579 people were reached and only 247 clicked. So, that's the first thing. That's what that's telling you about the ad. The thing that concerns me is at the top, image not found. The image you selected is not available. It might be deleted or you might not have permission. So is this ad running right now?
No, it stops on Wednesday. Because I'm just going to run it for 7 days, see what's what.
But it's currently running. Okay.
Come on today and get some feedback.
Yeah, so it is running. That's fine. Let's go to edit and preview there in the second tab at the top. And let's just see if we can figure out what.
I mean, there seems to be a lot of headlines that I had, and I just added them in and body text, and the AI did what it needed to do. It created some videos, and it may well be that there's just too much information. Do you know what I mean? I
Transform the way you connect
just
with the audience.
don't know. Lots of primary text. So
Did
that
you-
video
did-
there,
Okay.
that first media is me. Although that media is 1, 2, and 3 of me, of videos that I created, and then uploaded for short promo videos.
Transform trust with video. Capture authentic testimonials that boost your brand. I mean, that's not too bad, but I'm just interested in what that little video with those little characters is at the top there.
This one.
Yeah.
Well, this is a video. So I tried to create 5 characters, or fluffy little characters, all different shapes, who were kind of, if you look at this. So I created this with VO. And it was kind of, it was trying to mimic the Minions, because I'd seen the Minions one. It was,
That video doesn't tell me a thing. That video doesn't tell me a thing. It doesn't relate at all to. Yeah, I mean, I can see, I see the if you're listening to it, but when so you got to think about stopping the scroll, right? So I'm scrolling and I see little cartoon characters. I'm, as a business person, as an entrepreneur who's trying to build my brand, I'm not interested in that video.
Interested, no.
So that's just, now what's the next one? Video.
Well, the one is kind of one of those characters going into the barber shop.
Okay,
for,
what does this guy? What does this guy do? This guy, we got it. So here's the other thing. We don't know anything yet. Okay, we know a green cartoon character went to a barber. This is just taking far too long to get to the message.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are just, I mean, again, you don't have to take my opinion, but that's just what I see when I first look at those videos. So one thing would be, you got to get your hook on that video faster. And so that's one thing. Let's see. What about the one, click on the one that, go to your ad combinations, click on the ad combinations at the bottom of that, the 2 that we were just looking at. Yeah. And I want to see the one, let's go down. There's one that looks like AI created, that one right there. Let's see. I want to see that one. Is that just an image? No, not that one. The one below it.
That is
the one below.
The one below is, it looks like it's just an image. So that one was created. So I'd uploaded that.
Yeah, I can see that one was created with AI. Video testimonials made easy. See, okay. All right. So this is interesting. All right, let's get out of here and let's go look at another tab. So go to the top here and X. and then click on optimization and insights. All right. So let's scroll down. And so this tells you, first of all, that of the ads you have, the best performing ad is that one with the storefront with the barbershop. So that's fine. Let's scroll down a little bit further.
Yeah,
and
that's as far as I can scroll.
Oh, you're at the bottom. Okay. Click on click on images. And scroll down. Okay. So you can't see what they are, but the best one actually there, the best is 97. It's the bottom one. If you just hover over the words, yeah.
Well, if you hover over the URL, it comes
Yeah,
up.
you hover over that, it'll show you what it is.
So the one at the bottom is that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Elevate credibility with ease. I mean, that's pretty good. So that's just, but even so, that click-through rate is just 0.94. I think your issue is targeting. Let me ask you two other things.
Yeah.
Do you have a pixel embedded on your page?
No, not at the moment. I didn't install it on this one because it said it
All right.
didn't need.
Yeah,
didn't
so
need to be.
you don't need it, but you're also not getting yourself any value or much value if you don't have a pixel on the site, because what you needed was, out of this ad, you needed to know who those 247 people were that did click, because now you're training Facebook. These are the people that are interested in my products, in my ads. So one thing I'd highly encourage you to do is go ahead and get a pixel put on your landing page so that part is happening, even though you're not doing conversion ads. That would be one thing that I would recommend. Let's go to the top of this one more time. And let's see. Okay. Click on audience. Let's take a look at the audience tab. All right. So best performing is 55.
This is my UK one, if you see what I mean.
Okay.
I ran a separate one campaign on the US.
Sure. So you have obviously the older audience is clicking more than the younger audience. I mean, that's maybe neither here nor there. What I want to do is find out what is your target. How did you target this ad? What was your targeting?
Right. So I think, because I was looking at this, is that if I went on to Meta, it kind of already has what I did last time.
Okay, sure.
And this was what had been suggested, if you see what I mean. Because you should be targeting business owners. And I kind of did this. You know, when I went on to edit targeting, this was the...
That's what the AI had created.
The audience.
Yeah. So one thing is just from, okay, so here's one thing I would say to anybody who's watching the replay or anybody who's on the call. You didn't lose anything by doing this, because you learned several things. One is your age. The younger group is not clicking on these ads. I don't know if that means they're not interested in your products, or if they're just, the ads aren't attractive to them. So, but I mean, owner, CEO, Instagram business profile admins, I mean, I think those all make sense. Yeah. So on the next one, I would change my age range and bump it up. Just leave the 25 to 40 out of it or something, so that you start at 40 and go to 64. Try to start tuning who is responding to the ads. And
how would I decide and kind of, let's say, get rid of the ads or the headlines or the body text that doesn't seem to be performing, if that does that make sense? Because if I've got
absolutely,
kind of 10 headlines and I've got too many variations possibly.
So I don't know that you have too many variations. Here's the beautiful thing about launch ads. Let me just explain a process that I just went through with a brand new client that I'm running ads for. So he's a chiropractor, and he had he's been in chiropractic for 25 years, I think. So he had an idea of, who he was going to reach. So what we did is we put a pixel on his page. It was brand new, completely clean pixel. And we ran traffic with probably 4 headlines, 4 main texts. And we had, I think, 4 images and 4 videos. So that's a lot of combinations. But we let that run for 2 weeks. And now he was getting a little bit better results. We were getting about a 1.8% click through by the end, but we let it run for 2 weeks. And at the end of 2 weeks, I went back, looked at the creatives that were getting the best results, started a new ad that was a conversion ad, and we started running that just 2 days ago. And he already has 2 people opted in, which for what he's doing, that's fantastic. And the click-through rate is like 15%. This is a better click-through rate here than your other one for sure.
This one is the US one.
Yeah.
But it's so I basically just replicated that first one and targeted some major cities in the US. I didn't change any of the ads, any of the creatives.
Yeah.
I was kind of doing exactly the same thing that I'd done on the UK one.
Why did you target cities?
I don't know. I just kind of.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't think that's
where businesses might be. Do you know what I mean?
I doubt it. I mean, I think that. I think that's a mistake. Because because Joe and Jane in rural UK and the US are all out starting businesses. And
yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't limit it to cities. So I'd get rid of the city limitation. Just run it in the UK, run it in the US. Check your age. Let's go look at this one. Let's go to optimization and insights on this one. And let's go take a look. Yeah, look at that. That ad that I said didn't, was taking too long. That barbershop ad is the one that's getting the best results. So that's good to know. So what you're going to do is if you scroll down here, go to videos, click on videos. And then let's just take a look at the numbers on the right side. So the 3.28. Oh, look at the 20%. Oh, no, sorry. That was only one click. So you hardly spent any money there. What's the 3.28%, 18 clicks? Let's hover over that. Okay, so again,
that one is the cafe one, 2 of them outside
the
cafe.
Yeah, exactly. So you can just do a little bit of research here, go down through what's the 3.45 at the top? How long's this been running?
Well, it stopped on Wednesday. I started last Thursday and I ran it for 7 days. So it's not been running for 2 days.
Yeah. I would run this one. If it were me, what are you spending? $20 a day or 30?
No, these were just 10 pounds or
£10 a day.
Of like $13-14 a day for each one.
So here's what I would do, especially on this one where you got decent results. You're above the benchmarks. I mean, let it run for another week, because here's what's going to happen. If you click on optimizations at the top there. Yep. That second week, it's not showing you anything. That second week, it's going to start actually weeding out the ones that aren't working and focusing in more on the ones that are. And it's going to do even more narrowing down for you. So you have an ad. Here's the thing. When you run traffic ads, you're just getting traffic, and getting conversions is less likely with a traffic ad than it is with a conversion ad, because Facebook is looking for people who actually will opt into something when you do conversion ads. So you're doing the right thing. Run traffic ads. Now, the thing is, the thing that concerns me is I wish you had your pixel on here on the page, because that's going to help Facebook learn even more. Look at that. Age 65 and up is the best performing. Now, here's another thing. Is it just because those cartoon images are, 65 and older, like, what's this? Or is it because they want reviews for their ad, for their business?
I don't know.
That's the thing we don't know.
We don't know, do we? That's
but we do know. We do know that, again, the lower age on this in the US and the UK did not perform. So something about the images or the ads is not connecting with those. And it's not that those people don't have businesses. I mean, there are a lot of people that have that age that have a business that could use your help. So California.
So just put a pixel on and then just run it for the whole of the US.
Yeah, that's what I'd
rather
do.
than
I'd run it for the whole. I'd bump my age up just a little bit. I mean, maybe start at 25, but try something different with your ads.
yeah.
Um,
Well, that's what I'm going to do. But I thought I'm not
I mean, with
without
your
some
videos.
guidance from yourself, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Then I would. That's kind of what I'm just going to leave it a couple of days. I'll speak to Kevin and Greg on Friday and just let them evaluate this for me because you're
Perfect.
the experts, not me, and see what you think. But would I take any of my videos out and not do them, if that makes sense? Would I delete some of the creative?
Yeah, I would definitely do that. So go ahead, and again, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the click on creative next to audience there. Yeah. And let's go down again and look at your videos. Click on videos. And this is what I would do. I would just hover over these and sort of get a feel for which ones, like the CTR on the one at the top was good. I'm not sure which video that is.
Yeah.
That looks like one that they created. I would keep that
Yeah.
one, right? The
Yeah.
3.28. Keep the ones that are, keep 2 or 3 of the top performers. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That one says bad. Why does that say bad?
Is it not? Because I was watching that thing that Greg did yesterday, and if it's over a certain cost per click, then they've got to be under. Is
Yeah,
it
no,
30 cents or something like
it's
that?
definitely under the benchmark though. I think the benchmark
Right.
is one. Well, we could look at it, but I think you're well under the benchmark. I don't know why that says bad. Sometimes I don't
Greg did
understand.
something yesterday, but it was midnight UK, so I couldn't watch it. So I watched a replay today, and he said if it's a higher cost per click, even if you've got to have something like higher than 2.5% click through rates, but
Yeah.
under a certain cost per click, and it might have even been under 30 pence per cost per click. He said if you don't get both of them, then delete it.
Well, I don't know what
That
he.
was
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I mean, I would never argue with Greg, but the benchmark on Facebook is $1.80 on the cost per click, and it's the benchmark for CTR is 1.75. So, like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
trying to
I have
see
an
what
ad
he
running
what
that's
he
11.29%. That's huge. I mean, that's way over the mark. So yours,
Yeah.
that's why I don't understand why it says bad there, because those numbers are better than the. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be that the cost per million, cost per thousand is, I don't know. It says that's next one is oh, there's the 5%. Hover over that one. The next one right below that says is the best. Yeah, there you go. That ad, don't listen to me. But again, here's the question. All right. So if you have people clicking on an ad, does the message on the video or the ad completely line up with what they find on your page? Now, I really like your page. It's clean, it's clear. I think it's got a great design. But is it because your ad is cartoon characters and then they pop over here and they see this more of a business thing? So those are the things.
it all depends. I'm just trying to think. It all depends on how much of the ad they watch before they
Yes.
click.
Yeah, exactly. And
Because
not
the
only
message in the
that,
ad only really comes in the last 25% of it.
yeah. So those are the things I would play with. I would pick 2 or 3 of these, 2 or 3 of these that performed well. You can do the same thing with headlines, by the way. Click on headlines. Yeah, and we can see the headlines that are the best. So just hover over that. Elevate trust and engagement. You can see the headlines over there.
Yeah.
What I did is I went through, found the top. I had 4 headlines and 4 main texts, primary texts, and I took the top 2 of both of those, and that's what I used in my next ad. So I got rid of, but those are all decent. Let's go look at your primary texts. Yeah, here we go. So you got an 11.
not very
It's only
many
17
clicks though,
reach.
is there? But,
Unlock a new level of customer engagement. That's 1.5. Elevate your marketing with social proof. I think those messages that would speak to, I think, a business owner. Elevate your marketing. But you know what? You know what else? What if instead of saying elevate your marketing, because honestly, what do I really want as a business owner? Do I want to elevate my marketing, or what am I trying to do?
you're trying to get more customers. So,
You're trying to
and
make more
again, it's
money,
trying
right?
to get
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to make more money. Yeah, so to get more customers.
So instead of elevate your
And-
marketing, what if you tried, get more customers with video social proof?
Yeah.
Ready to enhance your brand's credibility. Again, those are benefits, but they're not results. So I would consider going back to some of these and just sort of retool them just a little bit. What you could do, it would be interesting to just take that elevate your marketing. Do you have ChatGPT open by chance on your machine or anywhere?
Yeah.
Take that elevate your marketing, copy that primary text, and let's just do a test with it. Can you copy it? Yeah, that's the thing. You got to go over to the edit to get it. You can just take that part. Just try that. And then what you want to do is put it in ChatGPT and say, help me make this, or just make this results oriented. There you go. And then say, give me 3 options. Okay, turn feedback into sales, boost trust and conversions. I don't like that one. Or conversions, win more clients. That's pretty good. Win more clients. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And, ultimately, I always have, every coach I've ever had has said, why? Why do you want to win more clients? I mean, ultimately, you're trying to make more money.
Make more
but
money, yeah.
but you don't always have to say make more money, right? But see, this is just different than elevate your marketing.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of
this
thing.
is the thing. It was the AI that created this.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because what
I
I
get
actually
it.
did was, and obviously it say, well, I don't know this at this. When I say I don't know, and yeah, I know marketing and headlines and things like this. But I thought, well, let's just put my trust for a week in the AI,
Yeah,
see what actually happens,
absolutely.
see what it comes up with, and then look at that from an optimization point of view. To actually see if just get these results, see what's actually there. And
No, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right
I mean,
thing for sure. I'm just trying to review it and just kind of give some feedback on, now that you see how it's connect and convert. I mean, that's pretty good. Is that one performing okay? What's the performance on that one?
Was 2.2%.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That
better than the other ones there. So again, connect and convert. It's clean. It looks like business. Yeah.
With these videos that let's say my videos, would you suggest that I kind of put some hook text right at the beginning, if you see what I mean?
Yep.
Put a headline at the top of the video, you know what I mean? Or
happy customers make more sales. I don't know. Something that, I'm trying to make more sales. Okay.
Well, use ChatGPT to come up with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll roll it through this and kind of do my own optimization, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And just see what see what it comes up with. So one more question, because I'm hogging the limelight, I know here, is so if I now want to, so let's just say I pick out the best 3 or 4, and I want to now do this again. So I go into Meta and it loads the previous ad that I'd run, if that makes sense. So how do I kind of swap out?
Yeah. Okay. Good question.
Kind of update what I want to do.
Okay, great question. So the first thing is on the right below the images you have right there, the raw assets, it says generate creatives, generate audience, generate ad copy. I would, if you're going to do your own research and work, just turn those off.
Yeah.
And then what you're going to do is go down to creative and drop down creative and scroll down. Now you're going to click images for ad and just click on the box right at the top there. You went past it. Go
Where
up.
is that? I can't.
Just go up a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, click on
Right,
that.
okay.
And now you're going to upload. Click on the upload button. Yeah. This should show your current images that you could use, but also you can upload if you're going to create some new ones. You would upload your own videos, and then if you click on them, you're selecting them for this ad. So just click on one of those. We know that the I think the one at the
that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm not sure. But that's the idea. You click on it and it will add it down below there. And once you see it showed up on the left as well, now you are manually selecting which images you're going to have in this ad, and that's how you set up the images.
And is this where I would select where do I select the videos?
So this is now you're just doing
images.
You're just doing images right now. So you click the X at the top right.
Yeah.
And then you do the same thing by clicking on the videos for the ad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then do the same thing. You're going to click
those
on
are
it.
the ones that I had there. So basically, if I was to update these videos which I created myself,
sure,
but put some kind of a hook text right from the first second to kind of give some indication of what it's all about. Is that kind of what
I would definitely do that, because you got to grab them the moment they see it.
Yeah.
You know, you got the hook is so important. Yeah, you got it. And then you can do the same thing if you click the X there, just finishing up this process.
Yeah. So I mean, we said that one was so
right.
That one
Yeah,
was
we'll just choose that one.
So
Yep.
now I got an image and an ad, and then I'll look at which ones are the best ones, and I can delete them or add them in.
That's right.
It was just for me, and I don't know whether this is right, but there was possibly too many combinations.
No, you
Does
never
that make
have
sense?
you can no, you never have too many combinations.
Right. Okay.
Which is so if you hired an ad agency, the way they're successful is by more creatives, because this is the only way we can test. So
yeah,
you, at least in the beginning, you have to start with a lot of creatives. And this is the process. You run traffic ads, you see which one's performing. Once you start to see the one perform the way you want them to, you can come back, create a new ad with the highest of the performers, and you can just run it as a conversion ad, or you could run more traffic if you want to. But two things for you: get your pixel on your page.
Yeah.
And then go through this process we just talked about and launch another ad. It's good stuff.
I actually joined last week, but because of the daylight saving went back for us before, and I joined an hour later, and I joined just as you were finishing, and I thought I've got to get it right this week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, our time, just so you know, our time
weekend.
Yeah, our time changes this weekend.
Yes, it's always 1 or 2 weeks different between the US and the UK.
Yeah,
and I've forgotten that. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. So
yeah,
I'm going to do that. I mean, the other thing I'm building, which should hopefully be.
Let me just pause you for just a second, Brian and Wayne. If you have questions, just so you know, I'm gonna have you ask your questions. So we'll get to you in just a moment.
I'm finished now. I've got another 10 seconds just to say how do I stop sharing my screen now here. The other thing that I'm building in here, because I know I spoke to Greg separate about 3 or 4 months ago on something on lead magnets, but I'm building in an affiliate program or a partner program into this as well. So that might be something that Greg could be interested in on a separate note.
Yeah.
Which,
so do you have? Yeah, for him for launch to put an affiliate offer out there.
Yeah.
I've got a group, by the way, Phil.
So
Also, I have my own group of about 3,000 people that they're not Greg's. So,
brilliant.
let me know as well.
What's your email address, Kevin? What's the best way to
Kevin,
contact you?
it's Kevin at kevinstrightonline.com. Very creative.
Kevin STRITE.
You got it.
.com.
Kevin
Kevin at
Strite.
Kevin Strite
online.com.
online.
kevinstrightonline.com.
Brilliant.
Some other Kevin Strite has kevinstrite.com.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it works out at about $13 fee recurring income for every client that gets signed up. And but I'm building in. I'm actually building that affiliate program myself. I'm not actually just picking up something. I'm not just picking up a plug-in one and doing it. I'm actually building that myself.
Nice.
Because it all links in through Stripe payments and things like that. So.
Fantastic.
We'll see. Anyway, I'm taking up too much of people's time.
Well, it's always
thanks
really
very
good.
much for that, Kevin. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, no, it's always really good, Phil, to have a very practical example of somebody who's running an ad and is doing what you're doing. So it never hurts to go through that. Brian and Wayne, if you have a question, make sure you pop in here now, because we don't want you to come to the call and not get your question. But if you just came to watch, that's fine as well. And I see the master himself showed up, and I think it's been like 6 months since you've been here, Greg. Not
only
really.
6.
So,
I have been busy, but I am here. I was here. I actually showed up after you ended last week.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, and a few people showed up, so we hung out for a few minutes last week too.
There you go, Phil. You just missed us. You caught it when I was ending, and just before Greg hopped on, apparently.
Just before Greg came on, I was just saying, Greg, that the daylight saving for the UK was last week, so it was kind of just before, and so I got the hour time mixed up. So I joined late, and just as I was joining, it finished, and then damn. So I just kind of switched off. If I'd have stayed on, you'd have been there. But not to worry. Not to worry.
All right.
Okay. How's things going? You guys getting the stuff's been cleaned up on that back end, and things are working pretty good.
Yeah, it's working pretty good. We still have an issue. If Brian and Wayne don't have a question, I'd like you to look at an ad I'm running, Greg.
Okay.
You got time to look at it?
Yeah.
I'll get
I'm going to send a quick text out to. I've been doing a webinar, and I'm going to get a quick text out to people.
Sure.
That. But go ahead and load it up.
Yep.
Right.
So let me go to the one we ran for 2 weeks. So this is out in your neck of the woods. This is where's he at? San Ramon, California. A chiropractor, and we ran a traffic ad for 2 weeks. He has a completely clean pixel, like it hasn't been used at all. So we built a landing page, and he's doing a free consult, and we ran an ad for 2 weeks. And you see, it got better and better as we went along. It ended up at 1.86 click-through rate, which was okay. The CPC was fine, and I think the cost per thousand was okay as well. But the key to it was, I'll show Phil here. At the end of this ad, first of all, we ran into an issue with Facebook at the end of it, and they made him go through a whole re-verification process, but that was fine. But I found the best performing image and the worst performing videos, and then also the primary text and headlines. Obviously through all of it, finding the ones that performed the best. So I was telling Phil, I just took the top 2 of each of those. Now I took the top 2 of each. And then I ran a conversion ad, started this 2 days ago. And is that a good CTR, Greg?
It's incredible. See that, dude. It's like, and 24 cents CP. What?
Isn't that amazing? That's crazy.
That is so
And the
crazy.
cool thing is, it's not I'm not sure. I think I didn't create the conversion the correct way, because we have 3 conversions already in a couple of days, which he's very happy with. But yeah, this is just started, just been running a couple of days. And what do you say about that strategy?
No, I like that strategy. And go back there for a
Oh
second,
yeah,
real quick.
sure. Yeah.
Go back to your first ad,
Yep.
because there's another little feature that they launched that I haven't used it long enough to get any data. But go back to your
Yeah.
first ad, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing too. Because and then if you click on the optimization,
Yeah.
okay, see this little section here where it says Creative Bank.
Yes.
Well, first of all, look at on the right, turn optimization on. Of course, you're
Yeah.
not using it
I don't know
anymore, but
why
now,
this one isn't running, but yeah, okay.
yeah, there's a new timeline there where it's really telling you
Yeah.
what's happening, right?
It's very
Cool.
nice.
And then
Yep.
I've been coming in here to ads because I have a bunch of ads that I've been set it and forget it, and they are kind of getting fatigued. So I come in here, scroll back up,
Yep.
and right there where it says Creative Bank, right? Add up to 50, add up to this, add up to that. I'm adding stuff here, right? And just adding new stuff and letting the AI add new creatives and have it do its own optimization. And I'm like,
So you can keep, especially for an ad that's been running longer. That's
exactly.
yeah, nice.
So it's
Nice.
got that pixel tracking, it's got that training, it's doing good.
Yeah.
If you need to do
Yeah.
some stuff, you got to do that there. And then the other thing, I'm
Cool.
getting 15 to 35% click-through rates with my UGC videos.
Wow.
I know, it's just like so I spent a
Wow.
couple hours, which sounds like a lot of time, or wait, it doesn't sound like a lot of time, but with
It's
anything
a lot of time to
AI,
me.
it's like I spent 2 hours on this. It's like, dude, I didn't do it in 10 minutes,
Used to doing
right?
things in 15 minutes.
Exactly. With
So,
AI.
can I just ask a quick question then? So does the AI optimization, is it supposed to pick out the best videos, headlines,
Yeah.
and let's say text,
Yep.
and then only run them?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and then if you plug in more stuff there, because what you just did is you create a new campaign, but you change your conversion strategy, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good that he did that. But if let's say I already had a conversion campaign going, he
Right.
just could add more primary text, he could add more videos, he could add more images, and it's just going to keep recycling them. And that is the number one thing that Facebook and Instagram wants to see is more and more and more and more and more creatives. And it's going to test and test and test and test more creatives. And I'm telling
And
you
during
guys,
the campaign, can you delete headlines and rather than, I know you can add them, but you can't delete them, can you not?
no, but if they're not performing, they won't send traffic to them after they've identified that
Right.
the AI's identified they're not performing. So it's like deleting them,
Yeah.
but there's no physical deleting them. Because again, you got to remember the way the platform is built is the minute you delete or you change the URL or you change an objective, it's like the learning starts over. So you're starting from
Yeah.
scratch anyway. So that's why
Yeah.
they don't even allow you to do that. So
And
but I'm telling you, these UGC videos, if you're not creating UGC videos and really dialing in, as a matter of fact, I think what I'll do for my training today, and what I'll do is I'm going to kind of walk you through some new ones that I just created, and I just demoed it for a client. And he's like, "Sign me up, sign me up. Where do I pay?" It's just like,
That's great.
wow.
I'm going to do that for this ad because he wants to. I mean, already in a couple of days, he's got 2 signups. He's done a free consult. He told me his lifetime value for a customer. What do you think it would be for a chiropractor, Greg?
I'm going to say a chiropractor is probably 3,500, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he said it's more like 8,000.
Wow.
So he's like, okay, let's scale this thing. We're not, and this is a free consult. So, he's got a lot of work to do to get things moving. He hasn't run ads in years, but I'm doing all the work for him. But, yeah, I'm going to take that ad since he wants to scale it already. And we're just going to bump it up. He's only spending $30. He'll spend $50 a day on it. But I'm going to do some UGCs and see what happens.
Okay. So with that, here's the number one challenge that I've seen with UGC and with our platform or any other platform is really trying to figure out what format, because we have the different formats.
Yeah.
And let me just share my screen as I'm
Absolutely.
saying this.
Yep.
Because if you're going to do this, this will be beneficial for you too. Share screen, entire screen, share audio, click, boom. Okay, so let me go to launch ads. Okay. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So while it's doing that, I have a few under here. And another thing that I didn't know you could do that I'm so glad I figured this out. If I go to large icons, where are they? Let me just do this. Let me do .mp4. Okay, so a couple things. What's really critical when you're creating these is
I used AI to launch
because we limit you to only 3 a day.
Yeah.
It's about trying to find the avatar that you like that fits your brand that's kind of talking to you. It's about finding that voice. And then I'm going to tell you guys for now, pick like I'm doing female and I'm using the same voice for a couple different females, but I'm just trying to go deep with a couple females. And I'm going to try to get 3 a day for like a week, and I'll get 10 or 15. And then my goal is I'm going to do a mashup, right? I'm going to do a mashup. But the point is, right here, you see the what do you call these? The captions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how it places the captions. And I have CapCut and I have Descript, and I can put my own captions on, and I can even run it without captions. And I also think that you should run it without captions and with captions and test the both, right? So a little bit of both. So I'm going to recommend people, if you have the ability to add your own captions, like with CapCut or something, then turn off the captions. There's a little toggle switch on that second page that allows you to turn that off, and I'll show you in a sec, I guess. But then it's the images that you have. And I played with it and played with it and played with it. I finally figured out, okay, you got to have the right images, and here's the size of images. But watch this one real quick.
I used AI to launch ads in minutes.
Oh, how come it's giving me, it's not going? Can you guys hear that audio?
No copy, no editing, no stress. This free masterclass shows the same $100 million strategy the big dogs use. It's called the 16x growth formula. AI does the work, you get the leads. Black Friday's coming. This is your moment. Click the link, get in, let's go.
So it's just amazing how well these are doing. And I'm doing different sizes. I'm doing the vertical.
I just learned how to launch a full ad campaign using AI in under 10 minutes. And no, I'm not a marketing expert. Now I'm getting leads on autopilot, and I actually understand.
Pause right there. See how the captions are going over my image?
Text. Yep.
Right. So I don't like that. So I'd rather have my text be doing the selling with the words, and then have somebody go turn the ads on. And her mouth movements are just spot on. It's just like incredible.
In my ads for the first time ever. Now there's a free masterclass that breaks down the same ad strategies.
So that's that one. And then if I go back over here,
you know what you could do, Greg? You know what a great service would be is if when you find avatars and voices that you really like, is put a list out there for our customers so that everybody's not doing the same testing. I mean, I know it could be different for everybody, but still, if, like you just said, if you found somebody who really, the lips move perfectly with the sound or as close as they can, that'd be great to know.
Yeah. No. And again, I'm looking at this, and let me just go to my results for just a second. So this one's been running for $412.
Yeah.
13.41% click-through rate. Okay, now look, here's a learning moment, right? And again, I tell people I'm really, really good at what I do. But look at this. Like, what's wrong with these stats? 636 clicks, 54 conversions. Okay, that's a trick question, Kevin. What's wrong with that number compared to that number?
I mean, that's like 10% almost.
It's less than 10%.
Oh, so you've got clicks, but you don't have conversions. Yeah,
exactly.
What's the conversion?
So this is a webinar registration.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
So what I'm saying is, if I've got a good ad calling out, hey, I'm doing a masterclass, it's a free masterclass, here's what it does for you, here's the benefits, and the ad's good, I'm getting great click-through, great cost per click, but my landing page is only converting at like 9%,
Yeah.
that's terrible. That's terrible. But I'm still getting $7.64 a lead. That's fantastic, right? So just think about this. If I can optimize my landing page and I
Yeah.
can go from 9% to 20%, which I should be getting 20 to 30%. I'm with a webinar registration page, I'm looking for 20 to 30% registrations. So if I could go to 20%, now my cost per webinar is down to $350.
Did you put an exit pop-up on your page?
I do, and I think I'm going to remove it. I think that's a
Uh-huh.
distraction, and I don't think it works.
Yeah.
And again, with mobile and everyone on mobile these days,
Yeah.
most of these pop-ups don't work on mobile anyway.
Right. Right.
And so, and then to be honest with you, I don't even know how to track how many leads are coming through the exit pop versus
Right.
the page itself. And in my exit pop is still to register for. Well, here, I'll just take you guys there real quick.
I
Hold
think
on.
you could do that with UTM, right? Did we lose you, Greg? Maybe we lost Greg.
I think he's gone.
Can you hear me now?
Ah, we got you now.
Yeah,
Yep.
got him back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You can see the exit pop is registered for the webinar.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they're not, and here's
Right.
the landing page, right? If they're not going to register for this, why do I give them an exit pop? So the exit
Right.
pop should be a lead magnet, right? So
Exactly.
if I am going to do a lead, it should be a lead magnet,
Right.
right?
Right.
So,
That's good.
you look at that, you just go, these UGCs are just, okay, now something I want to show you guys. So if I come over here, like if I go into, I'm going to advertise, right? And I didn't know you could do this. And I'm so glad I figured this out. Creative, I go to videos, and then I go to my UGC creator. And here they all are. And I'm like, dude, I want to be able to edit these. Like I want to be able to like mash them up. I couldn't figure out how to download them. I click on it.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't work.
Right.
So I'll get rid of it. But I click on the view,
Yeah.
and then I right mouse button, save video as.
Perfect.
Now I can save them to my laptop. Now I can take them and edit them. I can send them to an editor. I can add my own captions. I can do everything I want to do.
That's
So the
good
point
stuff.
is, yeah,
Yep.
it's really good stuff. So the point is, when you're going through a new video, really dial in your stuff here, right? Of what your brand is and what's going to go there, right? Then you go to your style. Really look through these styles, and these styles, which one's going to work for the images or the videos you have. So what you were just showing me with that knee brace, if you had videos of somebody working on a knee that
Right.
would go in the background,
Have you ever
that would be
stumbled upon
different
something?
because I got the knee video going on in the background.
Nice.
I particularly like the full screen, or no, which one do I like? I've been using the avatar bubble
Imagine
almost
stumbling upon a
exclusively.
hidden gem in the
Just because I want to dial in one, and I want to figure out what images work for this one. And then once I get that, then I'll start going. And I'm not a graphics person. I get hung up just like everybody else in this call, right?
Yeah.
So, but you dial that in, the style you want. If you got, now I got the style, and I don't like how that, we got to go back up and hit done.
Yeah.
Then I click, again, one by one, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, but won't go with Reels, won't go with Stories. 16 by 9, Facebook exclusively. 9 by 16, Reels and Stories and YouTube Shorts, right? So you choose that, then choose your length, and then you got your style. Or didn't choose my style. I got my style, and then right here, who do you want to talk to? And I typed in just another one. I did a demo just a minute ago. I typed in some business owners for the holidays, and it merged into the script some holiday messaging going, hey, for the holidays. So like, hey, for me, for Black Friday, right? And then let it create a script. Oh, you got to add it, and you got to figure out what images you're doing. And again, if you're doing the 1 by 1, that's one size of image. If you're doing the 16 by 9, that's another size of image. If you're doing the 9 by 16, that's a different image. So play with it enough every day, because you're only limited to 3 a day, to where you go, oh, and I'll tell you the other thing, in case you guys didn't notice, if I look at one of these, I can't remember, I think it's this one actually. Watch how she says launch ads.
Imagine stumbling upon a secret so powerful it slashes your ad cost by 90% while doubling your click-through rates. This isn't just fantasy, it's Launch ADS, where AI...
Okay, because my style guide, I like to make ADS all caps, so like launch ads.ai, and she doesn't say it right. So it's like, oh, I got to go back and fix the script, right? That's why you got to play with it back and forth, and you dial in that script, and then you're going to see click-through rates and conversions and stuff like it. It's just awesome. They're scroll stoppers, they're crushing it, and I just going to keep hammering.
Great. All right. I'm going to go for this ad that's working. I'm going to add a couple of UGCs. It's only been 2 days though, so I'm going to let it run for a little bit, and then I'll put some of that optimization where you just showed me up there on the
well, and again, you could even duplicate the campaign and just do UGC only, and then kind of just then have some case studies.
Okay.
So I'm doing that on some of my ads now, where I'm doing UGC only, I'm doing images only, just because I want to prove to myself which one's converting higher, which one's CPA. And then again, it boils down to your conversions. And I'm going to say one more thing before you go, and that is my partner, Jeff, which you know Jeff, he had some heart problems, and he's been having heart problems. He went in for open heart surgery, so everything went fine. He came out, but he was my go-to guy for setting up my Google Tag Manager and helping me set up pixels and stuff, because I get so confused with that stuff. And you just said I didn't set up tracking right, and I got zeros showing up here, but we've had a couple conversions. So I went on Fiverr and I found a guy that's got over 202 reviews. He's been doing Google Tag Manager, pixel optimization and setup for 4 years.
Wow.
I'm hiring him today. I'm going to have him set up my entire funnel, because again, with me, I got webinar registration, right? Then I got landing page. Then I got the webinar show up rate. Then I got the sales page with initiate checkout. Then they bought launch ads. Then I got OTO1, OTO2, OTO3, and my tracking's not right on any of that.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to pay the guy to do it. And if he does a good job, I'm going to bring him on as a resource going, everybody needs this, because when we start, and then setting up the APIs with the pixel tracking is not enough these days. We have to have the high level API, feed the information back into Facebook. And we have to realize that once we have that tracking done properly, now we can optimize for the right things at the right time. And once you get over 100 of anything and you tell Facebook, optimize for the people that actually showed up to the webinar, my leads are going to get better. Right. I'm getting only 30% of the people show up. Right. So I want to advertise to the people that show up to webinars, not the ones that don't show up.
Exactly.
So that's a resource coming. Probably by next Friday, I'll have an answer for you guys.
Awesome.
On how well he did. But I am going to find a resource that we can just pay a couple $100 to set it up for me. Right. Get it done right.
That's amazing. All right. Well, I'm going to hop off, I think.
Okay. Thanks, Kevin.
It's good to see you again.
Yep. You too.
And let you
Greg,
guys...
I've just got one quick question for you, which Kevin wasn't sure of the answer.
Okay, sure. We'll see you, Kevin.
I couldn't watch that webinar last night because it was too late to the UK, but I watched a replay today, and one of my ads, I only just started running a campaign, had a 3.5% CTR, but it said it was bad because the cost per click was 50 pence UK one. And I'm sure there was something in that webinar on the replay which said, you said to kill it if it had to meet two parameters, a certain cost, under a certain cost per click, and and over a certain click-through rate. And I can't remember what those stats were.
Yeah, that specifically is in regards to my precision profit testing. And I'll just go to my slideshow just for a second. My precision profit testing, which is different, right? So with my precision profit testing, I want to take things to a new level where I basically start with my ideal client avatar. I then create my problem statements. Like, what are they saying? What are they talking about? I'll give you guys this prompt, right, on what to do with your stuff. And by the way, because I'm here, I'll pop this in the chat. Once you create your ICP, ask ChatGPT to give you that. And here's another prompt. I'll give you that. That's in the chat for everybody. And then I run these ugly ads. I call them conversion clarity ads. And then that gives me the results. So on that specifically had nothing to do with anything else but that. is I'm looking for 400 to 500 impressions per ad. I'm looking for a 2% or better click-through rate. I'm looking at a less than 50% click cost per click. And if I
Yeah.
spent more than $10 on an ad and didn't get my impressions, I kill it. And then I
Yeah.
caveated that by saying, now that changes depending on if you're in the beauty or you're a lawyer or you're finance or you're, you know, whatever. Like one of my people I'm doing to single moms, and our cost per clicks are like 25, 30 cents, and lawyers are freaking $1.50. It's a lot more, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Absolutely. Depends on the
relative. So
sector, yeah.
it's about you trying to figure out your metrics so you understand what you're optimizing for and what you're looking for. And then as you start to
Absolutely.
get
It
customers, you better figure that out.
was just that it came up as it being a bad ad, if that makes sense, in the reporting in launch ads. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
cents
Yeah.
50 cents a click, even though it was 3.5% click-through rates.
Yeah. Can you show me that? Is that still showing? I don't think it would show you to alter your ads with those numbers. Those are good numbers.
Share screen, this one.
And by the way, I see Wayne and
Sure.
Bob and Chris and all these different people online. If you guys have any questions about ads, this is the chance to get, you know, my brain, my mind. That's why I'm here. You're in, okay.
So this was my US one. I mean, I'm when I say I'm really bad on this, I mean I'm still kind of working my way through it. This was my first one. Where one was it? It's there was one that said bad.
Oh,
But
well,
it had quite a high.
yeah. See, yeah, I saw that. Go back to the previous click on the text. This is just telling you it's testing, right? So it says the best, learning, best,
Yeah.
learning, and it will tell you that this is bad, and it won't
Yeah,
run those anymore.
but it was bad, even though it's a kind of hit, kind of a high. It was this one here.
Oh, it got a
where-
lot of clicks, but it was bad. Oh, that's weird. That's an
Yeah.
interesting thing. Let me take a screenshot of that. I'm going to have my dev team, because these wicked smart programmers, you know, that doesn't make sense to me, because you're absolutely, oops, wrong thing. Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot. Boom. This does. Oh, dang it. Oh, there we go. I got it. Yeah, it does. You theoretically, right? If we're getting 3 point, what's that say? It's kind of small. 3.28%. Yeah, it shouldn't say bad. So okay, that doesn't make sense. But that could be.
and I just thought it was something to do with that cost per click on what you'd shown on the previous things. You know what I mean?
No,
Which
no,
was kind
no,
of
no,
kill it if it
no.
was.
That could be the AI just hallucinating or glitching. You just never know. I'll have my guys take a
Right.
look at it.
Okay, thank you. I'll
Cool.
stop sharing my screen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anybody got any questions? You're welcome to unmute yourself. You're welcome to type something in the chat box there's a chat box on the top right. Pretty excited about what's going on in life with all these ads and this AI stuff. But I'm here, I'm busy. It's Halloween. You know, I literally, my wife just told me it's Halloween, and I'm like, what? It's Halloween. I'm like so into what I do. I guess that's a good thing, right? I love what I do so much. I lost track of time, didn't even know it's Halloween. It's like, wow. Now, again, I'm 63, so I don't dress up. And, you know, my son sent pictures, and he was the Tin Man, all dressed up in silver. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a cool outfit. But I remember those days when I was young. Okay. Anybody else? Questions, comments? Brian, Wayne, Chris, Nita, Bob, anybody?
Hey, Greg, I got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
Hey, I've had the program here for like 6 months, and I think I just got my first ad online, but just kind of winged it. So I don't know if I can share my screen. It's an affiliate offer that
Yeah.
I don't know how to share screen here. Is that something we could do?
Yeah, that's why we're here. On the top left, kind of middle left, it says share screen. and it'll bring up a window. You can do a tab, a window, or a screen. Click on your entire screen is probably the easiest. Then click on the screen you want to share.
Okay, I think.
There we go. I can.
All right. So I just saw an approval, in my pop-ups here. I was having trouble. I created this ad like 3 months ago, and I was getting an error through your platform, but I just resubmitted and it went through. So I was surprised that I didn't have something else out of line. But what should I be looking for? Or
well, there's no results here. How long has this ad been going? It just
like
started?
I said, I just activated it because I was getting an error code for a couple months.
What was the error code?
I don't recall. It's like I said, this was like a couple months ago, and I got frustrated and kind of set this aside. But I just resubmitted it, and it's it went through, and Facebook approved my ad. So
okay, well now we just got to wait for information.
Okay,
there's no data here.
Okay, but
can I ask a question here? Is that URL like an affiliate link?
Yes, it is.
Doesn't Facebook penalize you linking directly through affiliate links? That's what I was led to believe. I might be wrong.
Okay, that's a possibility. That's kind of why I'm kind of.
That's a good question, and I'm going to say it used to have a problem with that, and then I think it kind of got. I don't think it does have a problem with that, but and I don't do that ever, so I've never, and I haven't been asked that question. So let me just. I would just Google that. I'm going to do it while we're doing and Google that and ask that question.
I'm fairly sure they might have changed, but about 2 years ago, I was trying to do this and I couldn't get anything through. So I had to create my own little website with a landing page, which people then signed up to my mailing list, so to speak, and it auto redirected to the affiliate offer. And that was at one stage, Facebook had a major issue of you linking directly to through an affiliate link.
Yeah, so I just Googled it, and then there's an article in February this year says you can do it, but it's recommended to send it to your own landing page first.
Okay.
And to avoid getting flagged, because you might, and that's probably why you got flagged, because sometimes what they don't like is they don't like these redirect links where, because they show your domain on your ad, right? And then if your domain says gregreiter.com and then it redirects you to oprahwinfrey.com, they're like, that's misleading, and they don't like that. So that's why they want you to send it to your own domain or your own link or your own stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. But just for in general, I just did targeting. Sorry about that. Frequent travelers. Anything else I should kind of look for? I got 5 ad creatives.
Yeah, on the frequent travelers, there's some really good targeting for travelers, for business travelers, for international travelers. And so you might want to go a little bit deeper. Like, let's go back to your home pages or to your main advertise page. Yeah, click on advertise. Click on advertise, and then scroll down and just hit the duplicate button. Let's duplicate this ad real quick. Yeah. Scroll, to the right, to the right, to the right. Keep going. One more, right there. So let's duplicate this. Then I want to show you something. Now go into targeting.
Okay.
And then hit edit. That blue button that says edit. Yep, right there. And then click on browse, or is there? I haven't done it this way. Yeah, click on the browse on the targeting box right there. Yep, right there. Or hit search. Hit search. Yeah, right there. See, that's not airline travel. Yes, I see, and I can't read this. Too small for me. But the point is that if you can search for some business travel or international travel, and my whole point with that is that obviously if I'm an international traveler, that's different, right? That's a more high-end customer that's used to traveling international, and they have a higher income. And we used to use international travel and business travel as an audience just to target businesses, because if you're a business owner and you're doing international travel, you're making money. and you're taking some vacations.
Sure.
So, and then you could, I think there's some resorts audiences, like high-end resorts and things like that too. So you might want to play with that. And then now get out of here. Let me see your ad combinations, like click outside of the, yeah, let me see now, right underneath your image, the blue box. Now, here's my comment on this. I like the third one, the girl with the big mouth open. It's kind of a scroll stopper, but the other ones kind of look very generic, right? Very like, okay, I've seen this a million times type thing.
Sure. Okay.
But if you take those, now go back, close out of here, or go back. Wait, what happened? Where to? Yeah, there. Yeah, so go back to duplicate because we didn't save as a draft. It's not even going to save that, I don't think.
Let's see. Sorry, I lost track here where I was at. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Now here's something you can do. Now click on the creative. Yeah, right there. And then click on the video box below the images. And then click on the box in the middle, the UGC avatar creator. Yeah, that one. Click on that one. And that where you have, how long have you been on the call? Did you hear me talking about this a little bit ago?
Yeah, I did. I didn't quite get the concept, but
yeah. So let's just do it real quick. Hit new video. Okay. Global travel membership. Does that all look good?
Yeah, in general, like I said, I just
okay, then hit next. And then click on that add images top box. And then click on your upload button. Yep, right there. Where did you upload those images from?
I think they were AI generated.
Okay, click down into the Facebook, Instagram on the bottom left.
Facebook.
Yeah, click there. Yeah, right there. I don't see those images. I want to find those images that you have. Click on the next one up. The meta. Okay, there they are. Click those top 4 images. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now click the top X in the top right. Okay, there you go. So now we've added the images that we're going to use in our UGC video. And then let's say we're going to do the 1 by 1. So let's click the 1 by 1 format. Yeah, right there. And then let's do like the 30 seconds. Make sure you click on 30 seconds. Okay, now let's click add a style. And then click that bottom left one. Yeah, that one.
Imagine stumbling upon a hidden gem in the heart of San Francisco. That's SF
Now-
Homes for you. Embark on a journey.
What does it say in the blue words there? I can't read it.
Green screen effect templates.
What's the one on the top right say, and the girl in the pink?
Full screen template.
Is there one that says chat bubble? I can't remember. I can't tell. Let's
Vanilla
just go ahead.
template. Yeah, quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and use that one you did and hit next now. Hit done at the top right.
Okay.
So now we've added some images. We've chosen the size. We've chosen the 30 seconds, and we've picked the style. Now, who is your target audience for this? Business travelers, vacation travelers? What is it?
More recreational travelers. This is, a travel membership that, discount on resorts and, people looking to.
Okay, so
save money on
type in target audience is people who want to save money on travel. Okay, now hit next. Yep. Now it's going to go and kind of read the website and do its little AI thing, and it's going to come up with 5 scripts. So it's going to take about 20 seconds. And then we can choose a script, and we can choose an avatar, then we can choose a voice, and then we can hit render. And I think that's going to be a better scroll stopper CTR for you, is these UGC people. And
Okay.
especially if you can go get some I don't know where you find it, but I guarantee on YouTube, or there's probably even sites out there, but basically that video, like stock video footage of Hawaii and vacation and the Bahamas and the Caymans and wherever, right? So now you could even put some videos in with the images, and now there's some videos behind that. Okay, so let's go ahead and read out loud that top script, that call to action script. I can't read it. It's too small for
So
me.
picture this. Last month, I booked a 5-star hotel for less than half what my friends paid. And honestly, it still blows my mind. Global travel totally hooked me up with deals I couldn't find anywhere else. It's like having a VIP pass, you know? If you like saving cash and traveling in style, this is one move you're definitely gonna want to make. Go check it out now.
Is that accurate? They can save up to 50%?
Yeah, in some instances, yeah. And you know, it's
okay, cool. All right, well, read a couple more and see if you like one that we could use.
okay. Imagine stumbling upon a secret getaway that opens up the world in ways you never thought possible. That's what happened to me with this global travel membership. It's like having a master key to luxury travel without the luxury price tags. Savor 5-star experiences and unparalleled service all within your reach. So yeah, I mean, any of these, you know, just.
All right, go ahead and pick one. Pick one you like.
Well, let's do Gen Z. They're always.
You just click on Gen Z. That was the.
Okay, just
the edit button you clicked on.
Whoops.
Now you got to pick some. Oops, what'd you do?
I hit the back.
Oh. Yeah, don't ever. You got to start over now. Damn.
All right. Well, I don't want to take up everybody's time.
Okay.
Here. You got me in the right direction. So yeah, just try to create some video ads in combination, and then just give it a week and.
Yeah,
results.
exactly. And what's your daily budget for that?
I think $10 a day.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, no, that's fantastic. And that idea of creating your own landing page, because you have a CRM, you could create. I guarantee you could go into the sites, funnels, landing pages, and create some landing pages. Send them to you, offer them some ethical bribe, get them to opt into you, then send them to your affiliate page. Now you're building a list while you're spending money on ads, and you're driving traffic to the eventual place anyway.
Perfect. All right, Greg. Appreciate you.
All right, sure. Appreciate you too, man. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else? Got any questions, comments? What pictures of you wearing a Halloween? Thad's going as Gene Simmons from Kiss.
No, not dressing up this year.
Oh, come on, Thad. Come on. All right. You got any questions, any comments? Anybody need any help? What do you need? I'm here for you. I'm here, and if you don't have anything, we'll go back to work. We'll get going.
Greg, in the next week or so, I'm going to send you an email. Can you give me your email about 2 or 3 months ago? Because I've just launched a new product. That's why I'm using Launchad now on collecting video testimonials. And I'm just coded in an affiliate program. And I think it just
Want me to email you?
might be of interest
Because
to you.
I literally get 4 or 5. Yeah, I just send it to support@launchcart.com. I'm getting about 400 to 500
Yeah.
emails a day. I don't even check my
Yeah.
email anymore. I can't.
Yeah,
Thad
sure.
knows that. Thad's one of my investors and shareholders, and he emails me. He doesn't get a reply for a week. He's like, emails me again. It's like, what the hell's going on? But I can't keep up
Yeah.
with email. But if he, my assistant's in
problem.
my support desk, and she'll just say, just mention my name, and she'll get with me. She's got
So
me
what's
on
the email on that then? Supporter.
Just support@launchcart.com.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. How about anybody else
Okay.
got any questions? Last call for questions. Brian, Wayne, Thad, Chris, Nita, anybody? I said Nita said she didn't have any. And Bob, there is launch ads is great for affiliate programs, but I think there's a whole strategy if you're going to run ads as an affiliate. And I love the idea of taking a little bit extra time, finding that affiliate program that you know it works, but still sending them to your page, giving them some ethical bribe to launch, to opt into your list, and then that list that redirects them to the affiliate offer. And then that way you're getting a double benefit of your ad spend. Because like if you like right now, he's running ads, he's got an affiliate link, it's going off to somebody else. He's not building a list. Now he might get orders, he might make money, which is the goal, right? But at the end of the day, he doesn't have a list. So he stops doing stuff, doesn't have a list. Whereas if you do stuff and put that little extra work in to create your own landing pages for these different offers or generically, right? So let's say it's a travel, he's going back to the travel thing. I have an opt-in page that says, hey, opt in for my my 3 free vacations. There's all these travel companies that'll give away 3 days for free, and some of them are like you got to do the timeshare pitch. Some of them aren't, right? But whatever. What is that lead magnet that attracts travelers and people that want to travel, that want to go on vacation, want to save money, and then from there you build that list, and then you send them off to the affiliate offer. Hold on, I just got a call. So, and then that way you're building a list, and then you can also broaden the net, right? So for instance, if you were going after the travel industry and you start attracting travelers, and you really come up with that lead magnet that attracts travelers with the ads, the wording, the landing page, now you're creating a list of people, and you could send them multiple affiliate offers. This one week 1, this one week 2, this one week 3, this one week 4, this one week 5, this one week 6. So now you're taking a whole different monetization strategy on your affiliate stuff, right? And same thing with, let's say you're an affiliate for Launch Ads, and you get people to come into your list or want to run ads, and you give them some free course or some free video on how to create, whatever that is, right? And then you can send them different offers because you know that they're business owners who have money that need to spend ads to grow their business. So there's different things you can do like that that I think is a really good strategy for affiliate marketing. All right. I don't see any other questions or comments. So with that, let's call it a day. I want to say thanks. Appreciate you guys. Have a happy Halloween. Have a great weekend. Did somebody just unmute? Did somebody come on?
Yeah, me. I'm just going to say thanks, Craig. That's all.
Okay. Thanks, Phil. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. Tell somebody you love them, and you have a better day. Till next Friday. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.